Every step, every breath, all of it stored.
Yeah. We seen the shit. You know, and it's funny, too, because if you notice, he has a Star Wars voice on.
Yeah.
He takes it down here and says, you got a boyfriend? Anybody in the picture? Huh?
That's his American accent.
Can you believe the company on top of this dark cave is evil?
People are here to see the reviews. Not really, because I don't care about these movies. But let's go ahead and start out with The Circle. Oh, here's the thing about it. Emma Watson is just getting off the very, very, very successful Beauty and the Beast. Mm-hmm. She was Belle, the one that wanted to have sex with the Beast. And what else you gonna do with the Beast? You know?
Sure, we'll go with it.
You know, and Tom Hanks. Oh man, this is a powerhouse of a movie right here. Tom, A-list celebrity, Tom, Uncle Tom up in here.
Damn,
man, this movie, and plus you combine that with something that is very current, which is
Mr. Star Wars himself.
Who?
John Boyega.
Oh, John Boyega. Oh, I like to call him Mini Denzel myself. Sure. And a great cast in here, and also a little bit of controversy, something that's very, very topical. The privacy issue concerning the internet and social media. And that's what you have here. You got a company called The Circle, which is nothing but Facebook if it was ran by Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Ooh, evil already.
Yeah.
And with this, they're just putting it out there. They're like, you know what? We want to conquer the world. And you have Emma Watson as May, who's a girl working at a call center who all of a sudden gets a big stroke of luck when she's asked to do an interview at The Circle, gets the job, and starts to move up very quickly because, hey, she says, I'm with exposing people's business and privacy. In fact, I volunteer to do it all myself.
When we are our best selves, the possibilities are endless. At The Circle, there isn't a problem that we cannot solve.
And that problem can only be solved if you tell us about it and tell us everything about you so that when you fuck up, we can just show it to the world.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's like Scientology.
It is. That's one of the cool things about the movie is that it's not just, now, you know me, I like to start out positive because with this, it's not just about the technology. Martin, you and I have worked at some companies, not even big companies, not even close to something like Apple. But for some reason, everybody, they're proud to be a part of that family.
Sure, the family.
Every time we work at a company, it's
Vin
always
Diesel was saying it. All these companies, these startups were saying it.
Yeah, shit. I think
we're all one big family.
Oh yeah. Shit, I think we worked with Vin Diesel one time. How come we went to every meeting with Vin Diesel? We family. You ain't my brother. Shit. Hey, let me have $100, man. Well, yeah, fuck you. You know, but that's with, Martin and I've worked at a lot of companies where everybody has that sort of cult mentality.
Sure.
And it's not just with the technology. It's like, people just happy to be a part of The Circle. They thought of a great name with that. You are on the inside, The Circle.
Yeah, especially with these tech companies, they want everybody to feel that way. So you'll want to work extra hours and sleep there.
That's exactly
it's your
it.
life.
Mm-hmm. And plus, we come out and just openly say, we're evil. People be like, yeah, we family. Because of this movie, when they talk about putting your privacy out there, what this company is doing, it would never work. Everybody would see through this evil shit.
Well, do they take away your individuality?
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like the military.
But the military is one thing, man, where they bring you in and they strip you down. They say, what happens here, you don't tell nobody. But with the internet, like with social media today, the way it works is they just kind of gradually goat your ass into putting your stuff out there and volunteering it.
Yeah.
They come out and say, we are going to take your shit and own your life. Yeah! The Circle, yeah!
Why are these people so happy about this again? It's like a cult.
Yeah, it's very cultish.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And they figured, the other thing is that, well, when Uncle Tom comes out and tells you all this, Uncle Tom Hanks, then it's all good.
If he's saying it, it must be good.
Yeah.
And you're like, sure, we're going to take your life, but Was your life that good anyway? Didn't you have a lot of pain already?
Exactly.
We're going to fix it. What if we fixed your pain?
Give all your information to America's treasure, Tom Hanks, and we'll make it much better. Your life will improve 10, 100-fold.
We will hear and see everything. If it happens, we'll know. We're calling it sea change.
That's an awful name.
I see what he's doing there.
What's he doing?
All right, so this is because I worked at a place where the guy would do this. You have an older guy who comes out who has he's got some credentials, but he speaks in a way where he sounds like he knows exactly what he's talking about. Nothing but confidence. And he speaks to young people who have all this wonder.
Who's stupid.
Well, plus they're ambitious. And it preys off their ambition. It's like in The Devil's Advocate, where at the end Satan is telling him, like, it's your own ambition that got you, it was allowed me to hook you into this because you wanted more than what you had.
But Martin, here's the deal. That's cool and everything, but it's fucking illegal. He looked at me in the movie. He said out loud, he said, that's fucking illegal.
You can't fucking do that. And this is like in the first 10 minutes.
It's the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I thought they were going to like make this company seem affable at first. No, this is the first impression you get, like, oh, this is fucked.
They're trying to use like clips from the Ukraine and like Egyptian revolutions to be like, no, look, we can hold authority figures accountable. This is good for you.
We can make a difference.
Yeah. And it's like, no, they're putting small cameras up everywhere and taking. They even show like this is some Avengers, Tony Stark type shit where they're like, and look, we know everything. We have stats on you. We know things about you, your mama. Like, you know, we knew when you not took a shit, but when you farted today.
Didn't even Batman have this technology go like, this is wrong.
No,
flush it.
they're like, because what they've done was they've taken these small cameras the size of a marble, and he's bragging about this shit. He's like, yeah, we took a day to just put this shit everywhere.
We're peeping Tom.
And look at you. Yeah.
He just confessed to being a criminal in a room full of people. And they're fine with it.
And it's like these people would be happy to have a camera shoved up their ass if they want to do it.
Hey, man, you know, if Steve Jobs would have done his presentation, they would have had the same reaction from all them Apple fans.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You know, but no.
Tom.
The eye ass. You know, stick it right up there. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Even if Steve Jobs had done something like this, people would be like, wait a fucking second here. No.
Nah, man. Every time I talk to Apple people, they would have been just like all those kids in there.
Carl or Kiki would have been the first one up.
Oh, he would have been.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been the first one in line. Just stick it right up there.
Do you have a gold one? Can I get that one?
They come out with the best innovations all the time.
But see, that's the thing, man. You know, with all this technology, they have a way of gradually, slowly seducing you in there. They're telling people, yes, we are going to rob you of you. And people just like, fuck, okay, sure. I don't buy that at all. At all. And you know, the other thing is that they, you know, because the company, as you said, man, it's downright evil.
Yeah. There is no other way to see them. It's like, oh, are they going to play with the duality here? It's like there's positive and negative. No, they're evil as fuck.
And if you're going to have an evil company, you can't have Tom Hanks running it, man. You know, it's because that's a contradiction, because one of the problems with the movie is that there is never any feeling of a threat. They're taking something very, very, very vile and trying to create some tension with it. The movie's disjointed as hell. And one of the things that doesn't work is that there's nobody there that feels like that kind of person that is capable of doing this, especially Tom Hanks. As I say, you can't put Uncle Tom up in there and expect to run an evil company and buy into it. It's totally unbelievable. And the funny thing about it is that this would have been
I'm not understanding why Tom Hanks makes it unbelievable.
I liked that aspect of it. That's one of the few things I did.
Yeah, I would say, wouldn't you think they're kind of do that intentionally, like have this benevolent looking figure be sinister on the inside?
Well, it didn't work for me because everybody's one note in here.
Oh,
that's true.
No, and once maybe if he was the only one and everybody had some dimension to them, it would be okay. But nobody has any sort of real dimension or layers to them, especially Tom Hanks. And because the thing is, it would have been cool if Tom Hanks had made that sort of, a really creepy, friendly guy, but beneath it all, you knew something was going on. As the movie goes on, there should be this real and easy feeling of menace beneath it.
Sure.
It ain't for me, it's never there. And not that Tom Hanks doesn't try,
But he's
because
just always good old Uncle Tom.
good old Uncle Tom, because that could have been because that was a moment where I saw, man, you could have stretched that, your range out where you haven't done something like this in a while. But no, you're still Tom Hanks. And for a minute, he tries to do it.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
That I've been here before?
It's only our lines that get us in trouble. I know you've been in here before.
And it's like, oh, it's Tom Hanks. He couldn't keep it. He just couldn't keep it. Like, here, have a cookie. I just baked them fresh today. He could.
Can I get your social security real quick, though?
Yes, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
So what was your
don't eat
first
all that
pet?
cookie though. We need your DNA off of that. But what's you saying?
I say, so what was your first pet?
And that's the thing with Tom Hanks in here, man. He's not even that in the movie that much.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell the movie on him, and you think it's mostly going to be this dynamic between him and Emma Watson, and it's not.
No.
And it should be, because I don't know how you felt about this. I'm gonna let you jump in right after this.
Okay.
But Emma Watson, no disrespect to her as an actress, but this character that she's doing, boring as fuck.
Yes.
She is not an interesting character at all. And it doesn't help that in the middle of the movie, they actually make it to where she puts her whole life online 24/7, full disclosure. And it's like, don't nobody want to watch your dull ass.
Yeah, it really just draws attention to how boring she is.
Well, maybe not in the bathroom.
Okay, maybe
Starting immediately.
That's right.
He's like, unless you taking a shit, I don't want to see it. John Boyega looks so disappointed.
Yeah.
He's like, well, if we ain't going to the bathroom with you, I don't want to follow you because you were boring as a motherfucker.
Man, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he looks mad. He's like, I'm out. Yeah. He said, that's why I'm in here, because I want to see you take a shit. But
He just looks disappointed throughout the whole movie, too.
oh, he does, man. I'm telling you, and let me go ahead and toss it to you, because none of these, with the exception of one, none of these characters have anything interesting going on with them. They have one thing to do in the movie, and once they do that, that is it. And for the time that they're in there, even John Boyega's not in the movie that much.
He's not.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about him in a little bit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, everyone here is really one note and flat, and the only person who I felt like was really trying, and tell me if you agree with this, and he's not in it much either, is Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton is trying hard in this.
Man.
I'm not even sure he's acting. This is the last movie he's going to be in since his death, or the last movie he
Wow,
finished
why
before he
aren't
died.
they pushing that?
And then...
Because he's not in the movie. He's not in the movie that much.
I'm not even sure he's acting. He might just be dying on camera, because he plays a dude with MS.
Yeah, and when you see him, it's a shame too, because Bill Paxton knew this was some bullshit, and Bill Paxton was like,
He's trying so hard.
yeah, and he's probably like, well, I'll be making some more movies next year. Let me go ahead and get this check real quick and get the fuck on out of here.
It just made me realize I'm going to miss this guy.
Bill Paxton, if y'all ever took for granted Bill Paxton as a great actor, watch this movie right here, because he's in the movie for probably total a minute and a half, and he is the heart and soul of this film right here. He plays
Her dad.
he plays her dad, who is he has MS, and the company uses her father as a way to string her in, because they give them full health insurance.
These are great.
Very stylish.
I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Love you.
Too, sweetheart.
Bye.
It was funny, because when I was first watched this clip, because when I put the clips together today, I didn't know anything about his character, and I thought, he's fucked up. I was like, how many beers he had before he got on this camera? Because I didn't know, because if you look when it opens up, like he's scratching his nuts. Come on. I was like, man, how much this fool have to drink right now? I thought he was just drunk and shit. But it's he really is the only guy in the movie that you kind of care for.
Yeah.
John Boyega, you want to talk about John Boyega? John Boyega is on the up and up right now. He's on the come up. His only purpose in this film is to explain shit we already know.
Yes. He's like, yo, this company's evil. No, duh.
Yeah. He took us down into a fucking tunnel. I don't know if y'all know this, but they evil. I'm like, you brought me down here for this? I'm like, the movie has been on.
Well, there are cameras everywhere.
Except for this one spot he knows.
Yeah.
And the reason why and I know you're about to say, well, how come there's no cameras down there? Because he's a guy that helped build the company.
I wasn't gonna say that. I'm saying if she was going full interactive, doesn't she have a camera on her?
This is before that.
Yeah, this is before she has that. He's wasted in the movie.
Yeah,
he's good, but all he's there is to tell her shit this already happened. They're watching everything we do. We had a full hour of that shit, man. We saw that.
Every step, every breath, all of it stored.
Yeah. We seen the shit.
He's wearing one of the watches. Don't those microphones in them?
No, that's something different, man.
Oh,
you know, and it's funny too because if you notice, he has a Star Wars voice on.
Yeah.
He takes it down here and says, "You got a boyfriend? Anybody in the picture?" Huh?
That's his American accent.
Can you believe the company on top of this dark cave is evil?
Yeah, it's funny too because if you ever see him in that movie, Attack the Block, he's a hard brother. Like he's talking that British lingo. Leave it, man. What do you say?
Allow it.
Allow it, man. Allow it. Allow it. No, give me your wallet, bruv. You know. And he's like, hey, man, how you doing? I helped build this company, man. Yeah.
Yeah. What would his boys back at home think?
Now you sold out, man. You used to be hard.
Like traveling in space and shit.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Nah, man, get off me, man. No, and that is the movie, Gertz.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I walked out.
That's what you're telling him.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I'm just saying, you were there.
Oh yeah. And as soon as the movie ended, you cracked me up because you just went, man, we just sat for 2 hours to hear something I already knew. Invasion of privacy is bad.
2 hours for them to tell you shit that we already know, which is exactly what he said. Invasion of privacy is evil, is bad. I live in the current age right now. If this movie was maybe this is like if they made an episode of Black Mirror back in 1994.
Yeah, this is like one of those technophobe movies.
Yeah. The movie should have pushed itself a little harder. Like if this was made, if this was an episode of Black Mirror made in 1994, before we know now, be like, oh shit, we're heading to a dark area, you know. But it's like we know this, and I can tell you something. We know it so much that what they're telling us, we don't give a fuck, because while the movie looks like they're trying to cram technology on us, we're giving it up. We don't care. So what they're telling us is like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, we have no privacy and the government is watching us. Now let me take my dick pic and send it to the White House.
Yeah.
Can I get back to that? Maybe if this movie was made for people who were, like, they marketed it to old people who didn't know what was going on right now. Oh, really? This is real? It's like, maybe it'll make a difference. But for the audience that is targeting, with the cast that it has, young people, seriously, you telling them this shit? Where people who put nudes of themselves up there, like it's just a regular everyday selfie where people fuck on camera and don't give a shit when they're discovered?
Yeah, where all the nudes got exposed in the cloud and then it happened again. And then it happened again.
Where every year, one time, it rains titties and ass.
Get your buckets.
And people do it all, like Martin said, and people do it all over. We learned absolutely nothing. So you think Tom Hanks telling us this shit is going to make a difference?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's like those wildebeests at the watering hole, and a crocodile comes and eats one, and they move, but then they go right back to drinking in that spot.
Yeah.
He's full. We'll drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Tell these motherfuckers. Damn. You're a kid. Maybe you ain't gonna listen to old Uncle Korey here, but maybe Gertz.
I mean, it feels like 1984 has been adapted by keyboard warrior douchebags. That's exactly what it feels like. It's a waste of time, and it's a waste of everyone's time in it. And again, the only person that I think is worth a damn performance-wise is Bill Paxton. Emma Watson, man, she's got a bad case of me accent slipping throughout this whole movie too. Some scenes she sounds British, some scenes not so much. And to your point, her character's just not interesting at all.
She gets points because everybody loves Hermione.
Yeah.
And she's, she grew up cute, but acting-wise, it's not like there's anything she's been in post-Harry Potter where you're like, man, she's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
And if you don't, and I'll play this as one last thing, because there's a part in the movie where if you didn't think the beginning was ridiculous, wait until the middle of the movie where they say, well, if people want to vote and pay taxes, well, they're going to have to sign up for the circle. And these motherfuckers in the room are thinking Tom Hanks is supposed to be a genius because May is the one that recommends it. All these people who are supposed to be genius businessmen who start this company, no one ever stops to say, well, there could be problems with that. No, they're like, yeah.
That sounds highly illegal.
She gets it.
Why not just make it all part of one unified system? You could pay your
Like he's back there. No, I like where this is going.
all through your Circle account.
And that's some funny shit right there. That's
she was cracking me up.
That's a best friend.
with her?
that is Karen Gillan. She's an alpha in Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that her name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the movie, she's overworked. But this is Hollywood overworked, where throughout the whole movie, she's got red hair, colorful, rosy red cheeks, and vibrant skin. And she's just like, oh, I traveled from Hong Kong to Australia, back to America, and I just love working. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she shows up and she looks like a fucking vampire, man.
Yeah, she looks like Gollum with a wig.
She's Ali Sheedy from The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, exactly. And there's never a moment she's kind of good in the movie too. There's a lot to her character, but there's a moment where they never explain why she's so angry at Emma Watson. She chose to work hard. She chose to work at this company. And there's one moment where Emma Watson's like, "Hey, best friend, what's wrong?" And she's like, "Fuck off." Yeah. She's like, "Whoa, shit! What the fuck did I do?" And she's like, "What did I do?" She's like, "I worked too hard." She's like, "It's not my fucking problem."
Yeah. She said you like to work.
And my line, she shows up like that out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's like one scene where Emma Watson is giving a seminar and she's watching her in the stands. It's like, oh, she looks like a little strung out or something. And then there's that scene where she's just like hissing at her and just being mean.
Well, yeah, seriously mean mugging
Yeah,
right there.
because you showed the clip of her catching the Emma Watson catching the camera, and she was sitting right next to her. I was like, oh wow, she's in this, and now I see her there. I was like, ooh, damn. What happened?
I thought that she was jealous of her because she was rising through the company and going above her.
That's what I thought at first.
And she's like, "No, I'm having a bad fucking day, okay?"
Yeah, I'm fried. I'm burnt out. It's like, why are you treating everyone like shit?
Yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah.
I didn't give you a schedule. I don't run this company.
Buy a new dildo.
By the way, smile for the camera, looking like shit right now.
Yeah. Now everyone knows.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna play the clip, but your boy from Boyhood is in it, and
that's right.
He's not very good.
He's not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you a little sound.
We used to go on adventures and have fun, and now it's all filtered through this.
Who's he looking at?
Bye.
She's like, shit, I thought I didn't have a personality.
Yeah, right?
Jesus Christ, man.
I saw that in the trailer, and I was like,
It's rough.
Ooh, yeah, man. I was looking at this, and I was, because I loved him in Boyhood, and I saw him in another movie for a small part.
Yeah.
And I was really rooting for him in this movie. I watched it 3 times. Like, no, it's not him. It's not his fault.
go back and watch Boyhood again.
Okay.
I mean, I like Boyhood, and I liked him as a character, but I also recognize, like, he didn't grow up to be a very good actor.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we'll wait and see, because this movie is weak. I thought about this because I know there's some good reviews of this movie, and I don't want to be the odd guy out, because the reviews that I read, they really are thinking maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm missing something here, because they're praising the movie on how smart it is about the technology here. I'm just gonna go out and play stupid then. I don't get it.
Bunch
I feel
of
like
old critics.
What's that?
Bunch of old critics.
That have never seen Black Mirror.
Yeah, that's got to be it. It's just what technology is there here? They've got webcams that are tiny that they hide places, and they steal the House of Cards trick that everyone's been stealing since House of Cards did it, with the little text message blocks appearing on screen.
Oh yeah, everywhere they go, they think that's clever. Oh, you know, we see the stats of everybody while the camera turns, and the stats turn with them. You know, fuck off.
That's Watch Dogs.
Yeah, we see that in a lot of things. Hell, man, that's been in a lot of things. Every time there's a movie where somebody has to do a text, that's an effect that's used now.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I don't think the movie's that clever. I think that the movie's, again, telling you shit that you already know. And while there is something there, what they're missing, this either should have been pushed to a sci-fi level, or they should have amped up the crime techno thriller level of it.
Sure.
Or the satire. Make it funny.
Or they could have done that.
Yeah.
Because
it's just bland.
Yeah. Because what they have here is very disjointed. The movie, there's no build up to anything. Right when you think that this is about to actually create some tension, it's interrupted by a subplot that's not that good, or by following Emma Watson around on her cam. There's an extra 20 minutes in this movie of following her around that adds nothing to the film. It really pisses me off because the movie feels like, since we know this, it's talking down to me.
Yes. That's the biggest problem with it.
Go ahead.
Is that it talks down to us about something we already know about. Not only does it miss all those opportunities, but this is a movie that has the gall to act smarter than its fucking audience, and it's not.
Yeah, have you ever, Mark, we've seen this. Have you ever been in a conversation before at a party, at a gathering or something, and there's a dude that overhears one key word and they come over and button to the conversation?
Oh, yeah.
And not only did they button to the conversation, but they start talking down to you about shit that you already know.
And you spend the whole time going like, yeah, I know.
You're in a one-sided conversation.
And they somehow don't catch that and just keep talking.
It's a one-sided conversation like that. I thought for a while I was going to give this movie a rental. I said, there's some good ideas there.
Uh-oh.
I thought I was gonna give it a rental because there's some good ideas there, and there's some tech in there. It doesn't exist, of course, but it could have been something that could have worked very well if they had a better movie and amped it up a little bit. But nah, man. The more I thought about it, like, you gonna talk shit to me?
Who I am?
Do you know I am Mr. Internet himself? You gonna tell me about my business? Nah, it is a very, very condescending film, man, and that's saying nothing. And I'm giving it some bullshit for that.
Yeah.
All these characters are bad. The acting is bad except for one or two people. Now, for those few people that are good, you only see them for a little bit. No, this is bullshit. This is straight up bullshit.
Wow.
What do you think, Gertz?
I agree completely. This is a smug, and kind of dumb movie, and that is just a lethal combination to put together. You have a smug attitude, and you're not saying anything new? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Anyway, what would you give the movie?
This movie sucks. It's a waste of time, and it's smug.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Put me on camera. I give you fuck you. Fuck this film. Gamefly brings to your house, to you, over 8,000 new releases and classics that are available to rent, or you can buy them for almost every system out there, current and some old systems. Like I said, man, I've been trying to put my GameCube back to work for years. Gamefly has given me an excuse to do that. And you could even try 30 days for free by typing in gameflyoffer.com/double toasted. And when you do that, you'll get 30 days for free of games and movies. Get all those things, all of them at once. Just stay in the house. Don't go nowhere because they're all going to get brought right to your mailbox. You can also bring the element of surprise every month to your home in the form of a Loot Crate mystery box. In that box, I can't tell you what it is, but I can guarantee you it is the best in geek and gaming gear. Some people say it's like having Comic-Con brought right to your home. You don't have to leave the house for nothing. You're getting all kind of stuff. And everybody likes a little surprise every month. Just a little bit. And here's another surprise for you. You know, if you go to our link, trylootcrate.com/double toasted, and you type in bridge 10, that's the word bridge and the number 10, you can get 10% off, a 10% discount on your first crate. How's that for a surprise right there? Loot Crate, bring the mystery and the surprise to your mailbox once a month with Loot Crate. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.